It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Play action. Mayfield. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
This Lions offense set for a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Now for Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Here's Goff. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Lions at 9-2 to start play. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Goff on 1st down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. And Chark hauls it in. Touchdown. DJ Chark. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down, Mayfield.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Mayfield.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
From the gun, Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor,
39 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
Touchdown, Colts!
Justin Jefferson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
21, Lions 7. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, They get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 45 on second down. Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
That's good.
Goff now looks to throw. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needed to come up with something here on 3rd and 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got this complete to Williams. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 34-yard line. Here's Goff. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff. And that is incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. To the air again. Goff. He's got it to Williams. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. Touchdown, Detroit. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play. And
you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you play on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A 1st down throw from Mayfield. That's complete right side to Lazard. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 60. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Makes the score Colts 28, Lions 14.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days.
And now off to the races, down the right side. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now following the touchdown, off Richter to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that cause you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they brought him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Michael Ojemudia in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st down, gone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. DJ Chark on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have been treated to great offense on both sides. The defense is on the other end of the spectrum. They're just searching for answers right now, aren't they?
And for most defenses, it's a very uncomfortable, in a lot of ways, unfamiliar spot because points are going to be scored. But the way we're seeing them today, it's almost like there's no resistance. They've got to figure out how to slow these offenses down. Maybe someone on either side can make a big play and start to wreck and disrupt the timing that we're seeing.
As we get closer to halftime here. And
he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well. You could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day, but you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break up the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Makes the score Colts 35, Lions 28.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation. If they just...
And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is gone. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 23. On first and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up a second.
On second and 1, Goff. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. They'll try it now with Swift. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call. Swift going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They'll run with Swift. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now let's see where they turn on third and goal from the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Throwing on second and 3, Mayfield. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We're seeing so far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. Here's Mayfield. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down. First and 10, Taylor now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw, Mayfield. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Mayfield off the play fake. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stump him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now Mayfield. He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
42, Lions 38.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Goff. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that?
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Higbee, 28 yards. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Off play action. Here's Goff. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Goff. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On first down, it's Goff. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And this one is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Goff throwing complete for Swift. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing again is Goff. Got his man, it's Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Down inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back to throw, Goff. And in for the Lions, touchdown. DJ Chark from 3 yards out. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
46.
Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Taylor.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On second down, it's Taylor.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain for the Lions. An extra DB in the game now here on third down. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So that last penalty making this third down much more manageable. Third down, 4 yards to go.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete